Hey guys, this is Nate with Fat Stance. This is Lancer Evolution, Wicked White. So this customer reached out to me and said that this was done at another shop. I'm not going to go and call them out right now. You guys can see the massive dent and then the curvature, and I'll do some highlights here in a second as well. If you look, it's a little hard from this angle here. Let me get some focus. So if you look at this line here, a properly rolled fender on this Evo should have a very thin, thinly rolled fender, which basically means that you're creasing the edge right along the natural or the original, manufacturer defined line. This one here is probably about 1/4 inch in some areas, and then as we get further along over here, he just crushed the fender and it's about 3/8. So it's not consistent there either, but it's real thick. And then let me get, you guys can see it, but let me get a marker here and I'll show you. So this whole section here is low. If I had to estimate, I'd say like almost an inch lower than the rest of the pole. This is all sitting outwards, so that's all protruding by quite a bit. Let's see if we can get an angle over here. Do you see how it goes like out, in, and then back out way over there that I can't reach? Over here, not quite as bad. You can still see, if you look at the right area here, that this section is low. There's a dent there. And I'll do a quick walk around on the rest of the car. Like, the cars are very, very clean, dent wise. And then, sorry, this shade is throwing things off here. This one's not quite as bad, but again, we still have a high spot kind of peeking out around here, a low spot right in this area here, and then another high spot in the back. And I'll try to get it from the other angle as well. Also, pretty crummy here, but let's see if I can get this in focus. You can see right here, the paint has been like not only cracked, but it just like fell off. And then I'll do just a quick walk around here. So the rest of the body of the car is actually really clean. Probably hard to see in the video here, but like, I'm not seeing any visual dents on here. Real fishy that the 2 rear quarter panels right where they were rolled, poorly for that matter. Okay, so back at this here again with the wheel off, it's a little bit easier to see. So the approach on this one is going to see if we can relieve all the stress in here and then re-roll this properly. Hopefully I can get rid of this dent. This is what the bottom looks like. I had to completely unroll this, and some of the metal has been stretched, so it looks pretty nasty. So the goal here is going to be to tuck all this back up. Okay, so the panel's been unrolled, and I'll show you the bottom in a moment. You can see it's not perfect. We still have a high spot right. I'm trying to get my finger out of the way, right in here, and another one over in this section here, and then the panel's still sitting low in this section right here. Sorry, I'm trying to get a better angle here. This area here is low, high here, high in the back. But I would say that the actual dent itself is probably 70% gone. It's still there, but like definitely not as bad. You can almost see it's like rainbow line here. It's a really faint curve in the panel. So let's see here. Okay, so same car here. Unfortunately, as I re-rolled the fender, there was so much stress in this panel here that the dent started to reappear. Again, it's definitely not anywhere as bad as it was before. Try to to get like a good comparison shot here. I was able to get the line for the actual fender itself like way cleaner. You can see I did a pull intentionally because the fitment's a little wide, a little aggressive on this particular car. So we get curvature out here, it kind of extends straight, and then on the opposite side it curves in. Just for the sake of complete honesty, did have a little bit of issues right here. It's not coming up closely. There's a crack in the paint there. When I checked the panel, it was still hot, but it's possible that maybe the flexing back and forth from, you know, rolling it to unrolling it, or possibly that there was some stress there from the previous guy who rolled it. I honestly don't know there, but yeah, so you guys can kind of see like there is that low spot there, and I'll get the other angle here. Yeah, just it's a little harder to catch, which is a good thing, I think. Yeah, so right in there, there's still a decent little dent. And it's hard to tell from here, but there's a low spot in there as well. But it's still like way better than it was earlier. So I mean, pretty obvious that the rolling was the cause of the dent. I'm not going to say that there wasn't stress in the panel beforehand, because I don't know anything about this car. So, oh yeah, you can still see the high and low spots there. So it's like low right up in here, and then high in the back right there. And this section's actually pretty much where it belongs, just like the panel started to collapse right there.